All right, good morning. My name is Holly. I'm with Feed the Children out of the West area, so I cover Colorado over. I want to thank you all for being here today from the San Diego Food Bank. The mayor's here, we've got the superintendent, we got the CEO, and all of you volunteers with the Popeyes Foundation. So give yourselves a round of applause for being here this morning. Perfect, thank you so much. We want to bring energy, excitement to every single car. You're gonna get people who want to give you a high five, they want to hug you, all that kind of stuff because they're excited. 1 in 5 children across the world go to bed not knowing where their next meal is going to come from. And I don't know about you, but that really breaks my heart. So look around, you're probably standing next to 4 other people. That means one of them, not necessarily today, but one of them doesn't know where their meal's coming from. That is why Feed the Children was born. We're here to help, along with Popeyes Foundation, to bring 400 families these meals and essentials that they can't purchase through SNAP. And if anybody hasn't seen the table, we've got all of the items that are in those boxes that these families all get. And the best thing, I'm telling you, if there's any kids in the car, they will go nuts for the Squishmallows. That's more exciting for kiddos. So I want to thank you guys all for all being here. Our mission and what we believe in at Feed the Children is not only should children rise every morning, but they should also thrive. And they can't do that if they don't get nutrition, if they don't get a meal, if they don't know where their next meal is coming from. So you're going to make a huge impact today. You're going to be able to go back into your stores and talk about it with all of your customers, all of the dignitaries. You'll go back to your people and talk to them. So just spread the word, feedthechildren.org if you have any questions, or come see me. I'll be happy to give you more information than you probably want. So without further ado, we've got the supervisor from San Diego County District 1, Pamela Aguar. And I apologize if I butcher anyone's names.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Paloma Aguirre, and I represent this district. District 1 includes the cities of National City, Chula Vista, parts of San Diego, and Imperial Beach. I represent 650,000 residents in this district, and the County Board of Supervisors serves 3.2 million people in San Diego County. My office has followed very closely the work of Feed the Children and the San Diego Food Bank, and we know that now more than ever we're seeing the need for food because families are going without food. There's a lot of food insecurity, especially with children, because of the federal cuts that HR 1 has imposed on a lot of these programs. So the county is working diligently to ensure that nobody falls through the cracks. And one of the ways to do that is through these types of food drives. So every single one of you here today plays such an important role in ensuring that we get these families much needed assistance, because nobody should go without, and especially without food. So I'm incredibly grateful to you all and to the work that Feed the Children and San Diego Food Bank and for Popeyes Foundation's support for this event. I am sure this is not the last event that we will be having here, and certainly it's not the last event that we at District 1 office want to continue supporting. So thank you for that work, and then I just want to take a moment to recognize those who are making the vision of feeding all families in San Diego County possible. I'd like to call up Casey Castillo from the Food Bank, Holly Fiorillo from Feed the Children, and Ashley Asbra from Popeyes Foundation. I am proud to present special certificates of appreciation to the 3 organizations for their outstanding work and unwavering commitment to supporting families in our community. So thank you very much for your work.
Thank you very much. Now we've got the Mayor of Chula Vista, John McCann.
Well, thank you everybody for being here today. I want to thank the San Diego Food Bank. They do such a tremendous job. I want to thank the Popeyes Foundation, and I also want to thank the North Island Amphitheater here today. I was excited because when I came today, I was like running around in the other parking lot where we normally are, and I'm like, okay, did I get the date wrong? Did I get the time wrong? And then I called them up and they said, no, we've upgraded you to the VIP parking lot. So you guys, because Popeyes is here, we got upgraded. I want to thank also the Popeyes Foundation. You guys are incredible. I remember when that viral issue happened where my boys just were at Popeyes like every day trying to buy a sandwich. So we want to thank you for putting back into the community because you've been incredibly successful. And this is about loving to serve. The superintendent over here was teasing me because I showed up in my shorts and my tennis shoes and not my suit normally, because I'm going to be here helping you, making sure that we can help these over 400 people. And that's what it's about. It's about being able to help people get over the hump, getting to the next wave, getting to the next level. And I sincerely want to thank you very much for what you do in helping our community, and looking forward to continuing to have this done on a regular basis in the city of Chula Vista. Thank you very much.
All right, and Dr. Eduardo Reyes, Superintendent of Chula Vista Elementary School District.
Well, good morning, everyone. So, like you said, I'm the Superintendent of Chula Vista Elementary School District. We serve over 28,000 students, and we have 50 schools throughout Chula Vista, a little bit of South San Diego and Bonita area. And so, throughout every one of our schools, we see every single day that our students, our families, have difficulty meeting their food needs. And so the work that is being done today, the work that all the volunteers, all the efforts from the organizers, it really matters. You know, from an educational point of view, if a student, if a family is struggling for food, they're not going to be able to focus on the things that are really important, like being educated, having their brain develop properly, their body develop properly, focusing on things that a child should be focusing on, like having fun, enjoying time with their friends, being together in different activities. They're going to be focusing on, well, I'm hungry. And that, we should never allow that to happen. And so I truly appreciate the work that Popeyes is doing, all the effort, Feed the Children, and San Diego Food Bank. Believe me, the work that you collectively are doing, it makes a true impact on students, on children, on families, and our community. And the impact is not only for today or tomorrow, but it really sends a message out to everyone in our community that the work that collectively is done to support families in need matters. So thank you everyone that has contributed to this. It makes a difference, and I can tell you, because I see it every day, it will truly impact families and children. Thanks so much.
Okay, and Ashley, I'm going to have you come up, and while she's coming up, I'm just going to say thank you to Rosanna and Jacob, representatives from California State Senator Steve Padilla's office. And then also Giancarlo, and Emilia, representatives from California Assembly Member David Alvarez's office. Thank you guys for being here. And now, without further ado, Ashley from Popeyes Foundation.
Hi everyone, good morning.
Morning.
I could not think of a better way for us to all spend our Tuesday morning, being out here feeding families in need. I first want to recognize the local dignitaries that took time out of your busy schedules to be here. It's truly a remarkable turnout. I'm excited to be here with all of you. It's stop 5 of our 2026 Serving with Love tour. This is the second year that we're on tour. We're back on the road because in 2025 it brought great success. What's different this year, we're still going to 15 cities. Each of those 15 cities is going to have an experience just like this with local dignitaries, Popeye's volunteers, Feed the Children, a local nonprofit convener that brings in those families in need. But what's different is after we leave, our teams go back to the restaurants. Within 100 days, Feed the Children is going to come back into the community to drop off another semi-truck full of food and resources. Why? Because we know summer's approaching and we know kids and families need these resources. So it's pretty powerful. Through this effort, we're going to be supporting or providing 250,000 meals for 12,000 families, and I think that's something we can be proud of. So this work would not happen without our Popeyes franchisees, our brands, our local teams, right? This is a trick question. What happened yesterday in our restaurants? What started? Does anyone know? Yes, our in-restaurant fundraiser started. So Popeye's team, this is an opportunity for you guys to see when you ask a guest, would you like it to donate $1 to help provide food to those in need? This is an example of how we're taking care of the local communities through our national partnership with Feed the Children, and we're providing grants through the local communities in San Diego and throughout the country. I think we're giving like 1.1 million throughout just the local, maybe like 1.5 nationally, and we're just growing, we're just getting started. So to the volunteers, thank you for taking time out of your schedules. We have a line of families in need. I want you guys to enjoy this experience, working differently together. Have fun. I always say, dance moves are accepted. Get the cars honking. I've seen all the energy that Popeye's teams bring. Love on this community. We are giving them an opportunity to have a little bit of extra hope, to experience some joy, and to have the burden be just a little bit less this week. So to all of you, thank you for being here.
All right, and then I've got the San Diego Food Bank CEO, Casey Castillo.
Thank you, and thank you, Ashley. Well, good morning, everyone. It is so wonderful to be here. This is such a beautiful day. As soon as I got out of the car, I was talking to volunteers, and I said, I love big parking lots. Is that weird? I've been doing this too long. But a big parking lot means we're going to get through hundreds and hundreds of cars and feed thousands of people. So this is a great day. The reality, and I think was shared earlier, we are feeding over 400,000 people per month. But actually in San Diego County, over 800,000 are food insecure. So we have some work to do, but it really starts with doing things like this. Thank you to the supervisor, thank you, Mayor, and our other elected dignitaries, the superintendent, Popeyes, thank you so much. Feed the Children. I want to thank Live Nation and North County Amphitheater for hosting us today. It really takes those types of partnerships to do this. It really takes those types of partnerships to get to everyone. I am confident, even though there's still that large gap, we're only halfway there. I'm confident that working together, businesses, nonprofits, government agencies, all of us coordinated, working together and aligned, that's how we're going to do it, and it starts today. Thank you.
Okay, and just one last thing as we wrap up. I want to say thank you to the San Diego Food Bank for hosting us today, the North Island Credit Union Amphitheater for giving us this amazing space, and then all of the members from the school district and the representatives, Mayor, and lastly, Popeye's Foundation and all of you. We couldn't do this without your generous support and asking, customers to donate. And awesome. And you'll see firsthand the impact. So I hope you guys get fired up when you go back to your restaurants and be able to say, I know what we're getting this money for. This is what we're doing. So Thank you all for being here. We're gonna grab everybody here, go in front of our Feed the Children truck. We're gonna get a group photo real quick, and then I need all the dignitaries to stick around just for another few minutes, and we're gonna get a couple photos as well.